Batmobile. Let's go.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Derek Ruby Show. I am your host, the previously mentioned Mr. Ruby, and I never really like doing episodes like this, but today we're remembering Adam West. Unfortunately, on June 9, 2017, Adam West lost a battle with cancer. Adam West started his career in the 1950s, but in the year 1966, he would land his greatest role that he would be best known for. He would get to portray the Caped Crusader Batman in the Batman television series. And make no mistake about it, Batman was a campy series, but if you grew up in the 60s, or just about any time period since then, whether you saw this when this first came out, or whether you saw this in reruns as a kid, Adam West did not just play Batman, but he is the definitive Batman. Now, Batman has been a character that was introduced in 1939, but when this series came out, it put Batman at the forefront of pop culture, and is still referenced today. Yes, there were many campy elements, but it was very fun, and a great introduction to just about anybody to superheroes. I know for a fact that it was my first introduction to Batman, and I loved it, and to this day I still do.
You have learned your lesson. Crime never pays.
Batman!
It can't be. We gassed you at the party.
We prepared ourselves beforehand with anti-penguin gas pills.
You understand, dear fellow citizens of Gotham City. I get the SS Gotham. Your precious dynamic duo gets launched to eternity.
Wrong, Joker. You get launched.
Right back to the pen where you belong.
Egads, what sorcery is this? There was enough paralyzing gas in that cork to keep ordinary man unconscious for hours.
No sorcery. Merely the precaution of a universal drug antidote pill.
And this TV show has been referenced in pop culture over and over again, and you can see Adam West's influence on the Batman character even today, no matter how very subtle it might be. And this TV show was so popular and so missed by the fans that last year in 2016, a movie called The Return of the Caped Crusaders came out, and it was the best Batman film of that entire year. I laughed my ass off and I enjoyed it.
I'll probably regret this, but a deal's a deal.
That's the antidote, Batman. You'll soon be back to your old self.
Wrong, old chum. I anticipated this move and took the Bat anti-antidote.
Yep, I knew I'd regret it.
You must be stopped.
Then why don't you try, old chum?
And it was thanks to Adam West and Burt Ward's performance of reprising their roles that really made that movie stand out. And I was so hoping that we would get at least another 2 or 3 sequels to this, but unfortunately that won't be able to happen now. Now, after Batman, Adam West did a lot of things over the years, but one thing he did do was he didn't run away from Batman, he embraced it. Adam did a lot of voice acting roles and he made guest appearances on The Simpsons, as well as he played the character Mayor West on the popular show Family Guy. And Mayor West is so popular, let me tell you something. Maybe some of the kids today might not remember Adam West as Batman because they're more familiar with the movies and the cartoon series and so on and so forth. But his character Mayor West is significant because of how well that he portrays himself in that TV show. And the reason I say this is when I told my kids that Adam West died, the original Batman, my 13-year-old looked at me and said, "Oh no, not Mayor West." Because Mayor West is a beloved character on that show. And that's thanks to Adam West himself. Nobody else could fill that role and nobody else will be able to.
Adam West, Adam West. A little bit softer now. Adam West, Adam West. Adam West, Adam West. I'll come out when they're all gone.
And my oldest son, who's a huge Batman fan, he's 18, when I told him that, he was just very upset. And I can understand that because you know what? Batman has been a part of my life since I was a child. Like I said, Adam West was my first introduction to the character. And so for me, seeing him in a bunch of TV shows and on a bunch of different things over the years, it's almost like losing a family member. He never took himself too seriously and he embraced his fans. And what more could you possibly ask from an entertainer? So if you've never seen The Return of the Caped Crusaders, or you've never actually got a chance to watch the original Batman, I definitely recommend you go check it out, because you have no idea what you're missing. So I'm not going to drag this out too long, and I'm not going to go on and on about this. But Adam West was a truly phenomenal actor, and he will definitely be missed. Unfortunately, that great bat signal in the sky has called him to come, and may he rest in peace. So thank you guys for listening to the Derek Ruby Show. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. And as always, have a good one. And I'll see you guys next time.
My attitude now is, how many actors get the chance to create a signature role? Not many. Something that'll go on after, they're gone. And each succeeding generation loves. It's a wonderful thing.